Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel for another video. So this video is gonna be kind of like more of a rant video than anything. It's kind of like a story time and rant, but like mixed together, but it's more like a rant video than anything. So yeah, and before we get into the video, I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope everybody ate good, but I hope you didn't gain any more weight. Before we actually get into the video, like this video, and if you are not already subscribed, make sure that you do that and you hit the bell notification. I always mess up on that part. Make sure you hit the bell button so you get notifications when I post future videos. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so this year for the holidays, I thought like, I don't know, for some reason, my mom's side of the family knows that I'm gay. So I felt like since everybody knows that I'm gay, I kind of felt like I escaped the whole like gay conversation this year, but I was wrong because I don't know if y'all watch like my coming out stories, but yeah, my dad, well, he knew, but I didn't know that he knew. So I was always under the impression that he didn't really know. Like he told my brother that he knew, but like I never told him, so I never came out to him. So, you know, like he knew, but I never told him. Like, and we never had a conversation about it. So my dad actually lives in another state, but he actually came down here to Florida for the holidays or whatever. So yesterday when I was with them, I was getting ready to leave, and he was like, "Josh, I gotta talk to you about something." Mind you, I didn't even think it was about like my sexuality because we had just had a conversation, like a serious conversation about something, but it just didn't involve me, like it didn't pertain to me or that situation. And then I should have thought that it was gonna be that though, because a few weeks earlier when he told me he was coming down here, he told me that he wanted to talk to me about like life, and I thought like that's the only thing he could want to talk about. But like I said, we was talking about something serious before, so I didn't think this was gonna be the conversation up to now. So we sat down on whatever and we had a conversation, and he was like I told your brother, I don't know if you know that I know or not, but I do know about, you know, the lifestyle that you live. And he was like, I just want you to be careful. And he was like, I want you to know that I don't like necessarily like it or agree with it, but I'm not going to treat you any different. And I was like, excuse me? Like, what are you talking about? Like, trying to play dumb. And he was like, I know that you're gay. He was like, but I'm not gonna treat you any different. Like he's like, I knew it for a while. He's like, I've been knew like from the get go. Basically, he was like, I just thought that maybe you would grow out of it. And then he was like, as you grew up, you didn't grow out of it. And he was like, I thought you would tell me, but you didn't tell me. And it's kind of like always been an elephant in the room because like I never asked and you never bring it up. So I'm telling you now that like I know. And he was like, but you know, as a Christian, he was like, I don't agree with it. And he was like, you know, the Bible says, what he said, he was like, the Bible says, like, he was just basically saying like what the Bible says about like being gay and all that. And I was like, I know what it says. And he was like, I'm not trying to like, you know, treat you like, you know, he's like, I'm not trying to like, I don't want you to think because I'm telling you this, I'm like trying to like, you know, come at you wrong or anything. But he was just like, you know, the Bible says that if you choose to live this lifestyle, you know, that you won't get into heaven. And I'm telling you, if you do choose to live this life, continue to live this lifestyle, you won't get into heaven. And he was like, I want to see y'all when I die. Like, I don't want you to, you know, I just want you to like live right and do the right thing. And I was just like, okay. Because like, honestly, when he was just having a conversation, like, I honestly like, it didn't bother me that much till I really like, because I wasn't really paying attention to what he was saying. But then when I really thought about it, like some of the stuff that he was saying, like it really started to like make me feel some type of way. Like, cause I really don't even like talking about this, but like I'm gonna tell you what like in particular like was pissing me off. Like the fact that he was like trying to throw like and it's not even just like him. I'm not trying to just say like just him. Like just in general, people do this. Like why do like people feel the need when they know about like your sexuality or something? Why do they feel the need to like throw up like the Bible or Bible verses in your face? Like it's motherfuckers out here doing a whole lot of worse shit than what I'm technically doing. Well, yeah, because since it's considered a sin, it's bad or whatever. It's motherfuckers out here doing so much worse that I'm doing. Like, why y'all don't throw Bible verses in their face? Like, why like I don't get it. Because it's just like, it's so much other stuff that you could pay attention to. Like, why are you paying attention to this one thing? Because it's like, the Bible says so many things about like what people have done, or like, or what you necessarily did. And I might not necessarily agree with the choices you make or what other people make, but I don't throw up Bible verses that pertain to that. When you do it, like, that's your business, because at the end of the day, that's between you and God. Like, that has nothing to do with me. You feel me? And I really like hate that people like try to shine so much light on like people being gay. Like, why don't y'all shine light on fucking adultery and fucking using profanity and all this other shit that's in the Bible? Like, why just try to like shine so much light on this one thing? Because the Bible says, for you Christians, all sins are equal. Like, no sin is greater than the other. Like, at the end of the day, bitch, a sin is a sin. So it's like, all the sins y'all commit, I mean, it kind of put us all in the same boat. So it's just like, and like, and that's what I mean by like him saying like, oh, if you continue to live this lifestyle, you won't get into heaven. Well, and I'm not even talking about just him. Like I said, like, just in general, if I'm not going to heaven and I'm going to hell, y'all coming with me. Like, we're in the same little flammable boat with our gasoline draws. We're all going to the same spot then, I guess. But it did offend me when he was like, oh, I'm telling you, if you do continue to live this lifestyle, like, you won't get into heaven. Like, how do you know? Like, are you God himself? Like, at the end of the day, what I do, like, and what you do, that's not, what I do is not between me, you, and God, and what you do is not between me, you, and God. Like, bitch, what I got going on, when it comes down to Judgment Day, if God send me to hell or heaven, that's his decision. That's his decision to make, and like, I'm gonna respect it. Whatever decision he make, I'm gonna be okay with that. Like, cause that's between me and God. That's not between you and God. Like, who are you to tell me, like, oh, you going to hell for being gay? Well, you going to hell for sex and marriage. You going to hell for cheating on your wife or cheating on your husband. Like, you going to hell for cursing. Like, I don't know that. Like, no. Like, who is to say that you are going to hell? Like, you cannot tell me that I'm going to hell. Like, how do you know? How do you know? And then it really pissed me off when he was like, oh, if you choose to continue to live this lifestyle. Like, I hate when people say like, oh, you choose to do this. Like, think about it. Why would somebody really want to choose to be gay? In the Bible, it says so much stuff about, like, if you're gay, like, you get cast a stone, or you... And it do say, like, you won't make it into heaven. Like, because at the end of the day, it does say that in the Bible. Like, there's no way around that. Like, it says what it says. But it's just like, why would somebody choose to... Like, why would somebody choose that? Why would somebody choose... knowing that God is the higher power and knowing the consequences of being gay? Why would somebody, if they knew the consequences from off rip, why would they choose that? I didn't just choose to be gay. I didn't choose to like boys. I didn't choose that. Because for me, I can't speak for nobody else. Like, because honestly, I honestly feel like being gay is not, well, I know that being gay is not a choice. For some people, though, it is a choice because, you know, stuff happens to people in life and they might feel that they have to live a certain way. And for me, that's not the case. I can't blame it on anything. Like, was gay before I even knew what the hell the Bible said. Before I even knew how to say Bible. For as long as I can remember, I like boys. Like, I never was attracted to girls. And it's not like I grew up around gay people. Like, I didn't even know. For you to say that I could choose to be that way, like, I never even grew up around that. Like, I didn't even know what gay was. Like, I just knew that I like boys. Like, it was never like a choice. Like, oh, because I see somebody doing this, I'm gonna do this. Or like, I saw it somewhere and now I want to do it. Like, I was never even exposed to it to want to choose to do that. I have always liked boys. Like, I can't help that. And it's like, why would I really choose, knowing what the Bible says now, why would I choose to want to be cast a stone? Or why would I choose not to want to make it in heaven? Everybody wants to make it in heaven. Why would I choose not to want to do that? Just think about it. And even in society, like, gay is not technically, it's being more accepted now, but it's still not really accepted. Like, do you know how many times, like, people have made me uncomfortable just based off the fact of knowing that I'm gay? Why would I choose to be put in an uncomfortable situation? Why would I choose to, like, feel like an outcast? Why would I choose that? Why? Why would I really want to choose that, to be honest? And to be honest, if it was a choice, do you really think I would choose to like boys? No, it says in the Bible that man's supposed to be a woman. If it was really that much of a choice, being that I am Christian, I would have chosen to like a girl, but I can't choose what I like. You cannot help what you like. And honestly, I have tried like a million times to like want to like girls and like want to be straight, but I just don't like girls. Like, it's nothing that I can do. Like, I can't help who I am. I can't help what I like. So you take it or leave it, like, period. And to me, I just feel like, well, if it's such a choice, well, why do you choose to like a girl? Why do you choose to like boys? Like, if it's really that much of a choice. So you telling me you could just wake up one day, and for some people it is possible, but you telling me, like, as somebody who, as a heterosexual who just likes girl or just likes boys, you telling me you could just turn it on and off? Like, one day you could just be like, oh, today I like girls, today I like boys. No, that's not possible. You can't choose. You cannot help who you are. You can't help what you are. You can't help who you like, and you can't help what you like. Period. But one thing I do appreciate is that I have parents that like aren't like over the top, like, or dramatic, and like would treat me like different knowing my sexuality. Like, I appreciate that. But it's just like a lot of people do shit that's not necessarily in the good light, including my parents, and it's like I don't feel the need to say anything or bring up the Bible or throw Bible verses at you. Like, I don't do that, so don't do that to me. Like, that's just how I feel. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me guys why do I always mess up on that part? Let me let me know what you guys think in the comments, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to hit the bell button so you get notifications when I post future videos.